Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video here on Jay's Trucking. Today, we're going to be talking about the Amazon Relays performance score and that it basically needs to change. They need to change how they grade people. And I want to show you what has actually happened to me. I've only had one load this week, and that was when I dropped my postal truck rate by more than $100. And that's super critical to me because, each run is about anywhere between $120 of diesel to $150 max that I've done so far doing these post office runs. So $100 drop is a lot of money and a huge loss of income. I want to talk about a trucker that he was backing into a dock at the CVG5 fulfillment center up in Hebron, Kentucky, and I don't. It was a tight spot. He was two trailers on either side of him, but he was clear. I was the second box truck in the line of people trying to leave. I checked out on time, plenty of time. Was going to be all good. I was ready to make the run, and this was closing up last Friday night. I try not to run on the weekends unless it pays extraordinarily well. Well, I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, I got a few minutes. Give them a few minutes. It's fine. They closed the normal exit that I usually take. Let me give you some context. They closed it off because at a certain time, I think they close that off, and that guy goes and takes a break, or whatever. It was closed off, so I had to go all the way back around. I'm second it in line. There's a semi behind me. The normal flow of traffic is to go around the building and go out. Well, the entrance has two enters where people usually, that way it goes faster. You can pull up on either side of the guard shack and go. Well, now they're doing exit and enter through there. So, but that wasn't the problem. The problem is this guy was just sitting there. He was just sitting there. I guess he was too scared. I don't know how many times he's done this before. I don't know, but he was blocking both entering and exiting traffic. He was literally like in between everything, like right in front of the guard shack. And why they have one there, I don't know. Who am I? But just thinking about it, it's just like, like IQ. Come on, man. But, I'm going to be nice. We're sitting there. This guy, if I was in his position, I would be like, okay, I'm blocking both ways. I got to roll. Let me hop out. Let me make sure it's right. People started getting out of their trucks because I was like, dang, it's been, I'm now 10 minutes past time I'm supposed to have left, and I've already checked out way before. And then I get, at 15 minutes, I'll tell you this in a second, at 15 minutes I get a notification from Relay, actually, wanting to know, like, what's going on? Why are you late? And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, you can't see me on, like, where I'm at, like, you're tracking the load. You can't see I'm still at the yard. And then I start getting email, please leave the yard, clear congestion, whatever. It's like, we can't move, okay? Anyway, everybody starts getting out of their trucks. There's a line all down the yard, right? All the way down. And then I'm second in line. I'm just sitting there enjoying the show, like, what is this guy doing? He has plenty of room, okay? He's just blocking the lines. Nobody's moved. And the people at the guard shack are just like, not doing anything, okay? All the drivers start getting out. Even the drivers that are sitting, waiting on a trailer, they're like to my right. They're sitting here and they start looking at the thing like they're going to be late hooking up to their trailer. I thought, right? Like they're supposed to be hooking up. And I'm in front of them, so they can't move because of him. They're getting out of their trucks and going over there and be like, and people are directing him. Like, you're good. People on both sides trying to help this guy out. Okay? This guy doesn't move. He has multiple people. We're talking like 10 plus people trying to help him back into this tight dock. Now, I get it. I'm driving a box truck. It's not as hard to back into a dock at all. But I've driven many truck and trailer in my life, not big semis, but I've driven plenty of trucks and trailers to know how to back up a trailer, right? It's just bigger. Okay. But when you have at least 10 people directing you and helping you and like standing, making sure you don't hit the two trailers and you don't move. I sat there for 25 minutes, line all the way down. I even got there early to make sure I had extra time. Line is all the way down the yard trying to get out. There's a line all the way up trying to get in, and the road that leads into there is full all the way to the intersection. That's what I seen when I left, and I'm like, my God. What he does is he tells them he's just going to pull out. After 25 minutes, you couldn't have made this decision. You see why? I'm just so... My mind is just blown every time I think back to this guy. Like, you shouldn't be trucking. Even if you hit a trailer, I mean, you're not going to be going at it fast enough to do, any meaningful damage. Like if you bump one, when you're back, you can correct it, you know what I'm saying? But when you got 10 plus people there, and I looked, like I can see what he's trying to back into, and he's got plenty of room, plenty of clearance, he's good. Yeah, he can't see on that side, but he's got people. People are telling him, like, you're good, He's got 4 to 5 people on either side trying to help this guy out. I'm going to quit ranting and get on to why the performance score needs to change. But I just wanted to give you some context, and sorry the video's already so long. What that did to my performance score, overall score is now a C+ from an A+. Just this guy. Okay, another reason why I'm so upset at this one driver. I should be more upset at Relay for how they grade people, especially when they can see that, and the people at the guard desk should do something, like you either need to move or go, is because he's now costed me about $1,500 in revenue, okay? I've averaged out my trips throughout the week, and my average trip runs me about $550. He's costing me $1,500. Now it's actually more than that. He's costing me about $2,000. Okay, he's costing me $2,000 of income, my income, let alone the 10 plus drivers that was in the line trying to get out and the ones coming in. Amazon needs to change this. One mess up that's not even your fault should not drop your score from 100% all the way down to a C+. In school, a C is like, what, 70%? This should be at least a B. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Now, I've already went to the support center. If you don't know how to do this, if you have performance score issues, if you're at DEC, one rejection dropped me to a D, and I submitted a support ticket here, and it got resolved, and they cleared it from my... they didn't clear with the rejection because it was actually on their end, their postal truck end, and I'm going to show you that in a different video that added a feature. But nevertheless, they corrected that, and I went back up to 100. Well, that trucker not only lost me income, but he dropped my score, which is the reason I'm losing income. They're not assigning me loads first. They're assigning it to people with, higher grades, which you start out at A+, right? So I went to support center, and I went to, here's my open case. What you do is you hit create new, and I did performance disputes, and they still haven't updated at all or contacted me about it. This is the 5th day, and they haven't done anything about this. And I detailed what it was: on time score, which is category 1. A truck blocked the exit gate of CVG5, the only exit, delaying me and every other driver waiting in the yard for 20 minutes. It's actually more than that, at least 5 plus trucks. It was more like 10, but I didn't want to exaggerate. I feel like I shouldn't be punished for another driver blocking everyone in. I was perfectly on time. Would have been fine. Let me know in the comments below if you think Amazon Relay should change their performance scores. And I'm going to make a video, is it worth it doing Amazon Relay? The longer and more I do this, I want to stay local because, relationship reasons, I'm sure a lot of you understand. My wife wants me here almost every night. Like, if it's just, one night I'm gone, that's fine. But your chances of getting a load, OTR, that's not non-Amazon loads, that you're going to be gone no less than one night and be back on the next day or same day, is very, very small. Amazon Relay, until I get some dedicated routes around here and I'm going to actually start calling today to see if I can set that up or what that's like. I probably need to make my own website, etc., etc. At this point, I'm debating whether it's worth it. It is definitely worth getting started on because you don't have no history. Now, I'm going to try to submit another relay ticket, and I'll update you guys. But let me know. I think that they need to change it. The whole, like, one especially, like, I left 25 minutes. Now, they don't start hitting you with this on time thing until 15 minutes. The first post office, I was late. The second post office, I was late, but not too bad because I really hustled. And the last three post offices, it was a 5 drop run. The last three, I was on time. The very last one, I was actually a little bit early because, you know, I was hustling. I was getting it unloaded. It don't take that long to unload once you get to post offices. And I feel like I wouldn't have been late at all if this driver didn't box me in. But nevertheless, it shouldn't have impacted my score this hard. You see what I'm saying? Like, why does being late 10 minutes past when they start grading you for on time, they start doing that once you're 15 minutes late, and I was 25 minutes late for the first post office. But why does it hit this hard? You see what I'm saying? And if one rejection would take you from an A plus to a D, it would take you to 50%. Why do they hit that so hard is what I don't get. And I really hope that they see this. I really hope that, comment below. Let me know what you think as well in case they do see this video and they can read the comments. It's just ridiculous to me, man. I mean, we're at almost 13 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and close out the video, but I did want to give you an update on what happened to me. And let me know what you guys think. Please hit the like button so it reaches more people like us that are interested in Amazon Relay or just box trucking in general. And I'm taking a look into like Mothership. I don't know if you guys don't know what that is, but that's a way that it's kind of like DoorDash, but for same-day delivery with box trucks. Taking a look at that, I'm going to be making some business cards. I'm going to be calling around to like different, like Lowe's, calling to Harbor Freight, places that deliver big things that they need a box truck with a lift gate. I'm going to see how I can get in my foot in the door with them, see if I can get some dedicated routes a few days a week, and if it'll be worth it. So stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that content from me. I'm going to try to start branching out from Amazon Relay, slowly but surely. But before the video hits 15 minutes, because YouTube doesn't like that, please do hit the like button. See you guys later.